take three. Go take three. Go take three.
You guys, where's my take three?
Okay.
Okay, sorry. Wow.
No.
We've not introduced you. You're now requesting.
You be guest.
He's not requesting for class. Please excuse us.
All right, guys, it's another day where the entertainment space is loud, layered, and emotionally charged. We apologize for starting a little bit behind schedule, though. But of course, from private marital issues turning into public spectacle to questions around safety on Nollywood sets and growing frustration within the industry itself. Today's stories are forcing uncomfortable but necessary conversations. Welcome to Take 3, where we go beyond the noise to ask the real questions. My name is Kate Adeogun.
And first up on the news today, Nollywood actress Regina Daniels has made headlines after taking a voluntary drug test and sharing the result publicly. The move comes amid allegations of substance abuse linked to her husband, Senator Ned Nwoko, and his other wife, Leila Charani. While Regina Daniels says that this was a personal decision for her to clear her name and protect her children's legacy, many are asking, when allegations explode in a powerful and very public marriage, who truly controls the narrative? I'm Basil Lawaika. Let's get right into it.
Okay, guys. And next up, we have veteran actor Ibrahim Chatta, who has sparked intense debate after sharing a behind-the-scenes footage from a film set where he reportedly was buried alive for a scene. Can you imagine? Now, while some applaud his dedication to realism, others are deeply concerned about his safety, whether there was consent or whether, he was pressured to do this. I mean, can you say no? As an actor, if you're put in that situation, can you say no if I don't want to be buried alive? Anyways, this is a very, very big conversation. We're having it today. My name is Kevin J. Let's go.
Absolutely. I mean, I was scared for a second when I saw that one. But of course, and still in Nollywood, actress Omo Botsi is calling out what she describes as a culture of poor support and weak film promotion among colleagues. And remember that Timini said something along the lines of support, some weeks ago when we spoke about it. We'll be back to have all of these conversations because our comment has reignited discussions about unity and whatnot. Now, remember that you can be a part of the conversation. Make sure to join us live on YouTube at New Central TV across all social media platforms and use the number on your screen as well to drop a WhatsApp message, your name, where you're from, and very quickly what you have to say about the conversations we're having. But first, this is your daily dose of E-News. We'll be back.
Let's go.
Today, in the world of entertainment, Nollywood actress Regina Daniels has taken a voluntary drug test to clear her name following allegations linked to her husband, Senator Ned Nwoko, and his Moroccan wife, Leila Charani. The actress shared a video online showing the moment she underwent the test at a medical facility, stating that the decision was her personal choice to address circulating claims and online speculation, and also because of her kids. Regina said she had nothing to hide and wanted to put the controversy to rest with verifiable proof rather than argument on social media. The move comes amid renewed public attention on the Nwoko household, which has fueled rumors and accusations involving Regina's lifestyle. By taking the test and making the results public, reactions online have been mixed, with supporters praising her transparency, while others continue to debate whether public figures should feel pressured to prove innocence amid allegations. Actress Doris Ogala has reignited controversies around her public fallout with clergyman Pastor Chris Okafor, warning that she may reveal the names of colleagues she claims were also romantically involved with him. In a strongly worded statement, Ogala challenged those she accused to confess now, alleging that she has evidence to back her claims. This comes amid an ongoing public dispute that has already involved police intervention, legal threats, and statements from Okafor to his church members, distancing himself from the actress. The unfolding drama has continued to divide public opinion, raising questions about accountability, privacy, and the intersection of personal relationships with public influence.
This is time for those my colleagues that Chris slept with, the one that slept with Chris. It's time for you guys to help yourselves by coming out to expose and confess, because if you don't, I'll be the one to expose you people.
Reality TV star and singer Fina has expressed her willingness to apologize to music superstar Davido, signaling a possible end to their long-running public disagreement. Speaking openly, Fina admitted she is ready to take responsibility and reconcile, describing the fallout as unnecessary and emotionally draining. While Davido has yet to publicly respond, fans have welcomed the shift in tone, with many urging both parties to settle the matter privately. The development highlights a growing trend among public figures choosing dialogue and reconciliation over prolonged online disputes.
I'm not even trying to be rude right now, yeah? But if I get an opportunity to stream with Davido, I will take it, and yeah, his senior me choke past me normal. I'm gonna tender an apology to him, but before tendering that apology, we need to understand where our quarrel really they come from. Like Baba Ibeji need to really tell me, so now mistake he actually take like that comment to cause problem.
Music icon Mary J. Blige has secured a major legal victory after a judge dismissed a multi-million-dollar lawsuit filed by her former best friend and stylist, Misa Hilton. The court reportedly ruled that the claims lacked sufficient legal merit, describing the case as unfounded. Blige's legal team welcomed the decision, calling it vindication of the singer's integrity and professionalism. The ruling brings closure to a high-profile legal battle that drew attention due to the long personal and professional history between both women. Still away from Nigeria, comedian and actor Kevin Hart has signed a landmark licensing agreement that gives a global brand management company right to license his name across select consumer products and ventures. The deal is expected to expand Hart's business empire beyond entertainment, while allowing him to retain creative control over how his brand is represented. Hart now joins a growing list of celebrities, leveraging their names as global business assets. Lil Durk's federal murder-for-hire trial has been postponed until May following a court-approved delay. The decision was reportedly granted to allow more time for legal preparations in the complex case. Lil Durk, the rapper, has continued to maintain his innocence, while prosecutors argue the delay will ensure a fair and thorough trial. The case remains one of the most closely watched legal battles involving a hip-hop artist in recent years. Further updates are expected as the new trial date approaches. Now you're up to date on the latest happenings in the world of entertainment.
Okay, once again, welcome to Take 3. So let's get straight into the hot topic of the day. The first hot topic of the day, I mean. So I want to ask you guys, when allegations start to fly inside a marriage, especially one that is this powerful and public, who really controls the narrative? So Nollywood actress Regina Daniels has come to say, she's come to take a drug test and show us that she did this voluntarily, and she calls it that, you know, it is evidence that she has released in a bid to clear her name after allegations of substance abuse linked to her husband, Senator Ned Nwoko, and his other wife, Leila Cherani. Now, what's catching attention isn't just the test itself, but the fact that Regina says she chose to do this. No court order, no legal compulsion, just a public move to reclaim her story. So what I want to know now is this about truth? Is it about power? Is it her clearing her reputation? Or is she in survival mode in this very public marital breakdown? Because beyond the headlines, this raises bigger questions about image, control, and what women are expected to prove, especially in marriages with unequal power. Kate, Labaika.
Honestly, I think it's a little of everything you mentioned. A little of everything, trying to obviously like reclaim our story and then change the narrative, and then for our children, like you said, just every little bit of everything. Because at the end of the day, if she didn't do any of these things, there are reasons for people to be like, oh, maybe it's actually true. You get, because if she didn't come out and say she wanted to do this voluntary drug test, like you said, they'll be like, maybe it's actually true that all the allegations by Leila, by Ned Nwoko were actually true. And then she just came out now to just try and clear the narrative and maybe just clear up the tension a little bit.
So this is my concern here. Isn't it a little too late? Because when we had this conversation. It's been months.
Yeah.
It's been, I think November was when it was really in the headlines.
Yeah.
And so you waited for over 8 weeks to come and show us an allegedly voluntary drug test.
But
some people actually insinuated and said, at this point, if, I'm not saying that she did, but if she was indeed on drugs as her ex-husband claimed, it would not be in her system right now.
But I mean, who is to say that, or whose decision is it to say that, oh, it's too late or it's not too late? Who lay down the rule?
No, I don't think it's a thing about rules, right? If someone accuses you of doing something today and you don't defend yourself, especially if it's something that is quote unquote time bound, it's like saying there's a stain on your hand and then you now come back 3 months later to say there's no stain on my hand. I'm going to say, oh, maybe you could have washed off that stain in the 3 months apart. So it's not even a case of, oh, we think it's too late because of rules. They're not rules, right? But it's like, how can we really say that the evidence you are presenting is authentic given the time, the time gap?
I feel like I don't care about the time gap or whatnot. Everybody was complaining about it when the story surfaced on social media, basically that, oh, she should do the drug test. Oh, why is she not doing the drug? Now she has done it, voluntary or involuntary. I don't care. She has done it. She has come out to say that she has done it. This is the result. It came out negative. Whether the drug has already erased from her system or it is still there, or she was a drug addict, or she wasn't, she has done the test, she's moving on with her life, and that's fine. And I mean, she also mentioned it too, that it's not like, I don't know how to say, because she mentioned, we're going to watch the video. She said she took some things, you know, she mentioned Molly in particular. We have to watch that video. She mentioned that she took that, right? But it's not like, oh, she's a drug addict, according to her. Again, we are going to watch that video so we can hear it from the horse's mouth, right? So now that she has done it, I feel like, yes, the buzz has died down. Because I know that I was telling Labaika earlier while we were off air that everybody has been telling this lady that, oh, go and do this, go and do that. Or everybody is now saying that, oh, why did she do it before? Why is she doing it now? For every action, there's a reaction. What if she felt like, oh, I didn't have to do it now, or I am not ready to do this now? And you know, we were saying, even Adele was saying it, that there are lots of things that we don't know that is happening. So now that she has done it, we'll see how it goes. Of course, we are waiting for Ned's response to this, 100%. Everybody has to say EPA or something. They are waiting for his response to this. So we'll see how that goes. But first, guys, let's take a look at this video.
So, okay, I'm here at the hospital. I'm about to run my drug test.
Huh?
If you were positive for something, he would mark it and then you were confirmed, but you're negative completely. Okay? So you have nothing to worry about. And then if they're giving you any problem, just give us a call back at this phone number. Okay? Thank you. Surrounds me like a shield.
Hi everyone, it's Regina Daniels. You know, I don't believe that I would sit in front of this camera again trying to clear up an accusation that was sent to destroy me. You know why? I don't fight my battles. I leave them to God. Because I believe so deeply that any mouth raised to speak evil against me will in time use the same mouth to speak good. Well, it's a new year, and with it came a moment of clarity. I realized that there are certain narratives I can no longer allow linger over my name as a public figure. I also realized how many people love me, look up to me, support me, and believe in me. And I would never want that love or loyalty to be met with shame or doubt. One thing I underestimated is the strong personality God blessed me with. And the overwhelming.
So like she said, she just wants to put the rumors to rest, and also because of her kids, because of her reputation. She didn't want all these things to linger for a long time because these kids are going to see this thing. And that's okay. She probably did not do the test because she was not ready at the time when there was a frenzy about her marriage. Now she has done it. She has put the results out there. If not, they feel like, oh, they want to contest the result. Maybe they should do that.
Well, for me, I always feel like it's good to give human being grace. Like, give someone grace. Because you don't know what she might be going through at that particular time. It might be so much for her to process at that time, to be like, okay, she's hearing this and that from different people, from the wife, from the public, and even from the other wife.
Yeah, the Charani lady.
It might be so much for her to process. You don't know if she was even going through therapy at that point. You understand? That's why I would like to think of, if I was in this person's shoe, what would I have done? So if it takes that long now to come out and now say, okay, now I'm ready to do my voluntary drug test, whatever it is, I mean, just let her do what she has to do. At the end of the day, what we want to see is either it's negative or positive. Even if you don't believe it, is what we have to accept it. Do you understand? Except somebody has something to like counter whatever she said. Okay, it's a lie. Okay, let's do another test. Whatever. That's fine.
That's why I said
but if you don't have anything to counter, a very strong counter suit, whatever you want to say, I mean, there's no reason for you to like now talk her down because she came out to do a voluntary drug test. It doesn't make sense.
I don't think it's a thing of talking her down. I don't know if I should say I worry about the optics, right? My challenge with things like this is it's happened in the media. It's lingered in the media for so long that it becomes exhausting, one. And two, it's like, frankly, I don't care. I don't care if you're guilty. I don't care if you're innocent. I need you to leave my screen. Like, it really has gotten to that point for me, where it's like, should we even be debating whether this is true, whether this is not? First and foremost, I don't think that her taking a test 12 weeks after an initial accusation is, there's no word for it, but it's not a good look. That's just me. It's not, this is not saying whether it is real or not. I'm not questioning the authenticity. I am saying that I don't know if it will have the effect that you think that it will. It's like I said, something stains your clothes. And they say that cloth that is stained is evidence. That's why when it comes to criminal cases, the police, like if someone was in an accident and they were driving drunk, you're not going to test them for alcohol 3 weeks later. Nah, see, they hot. Because that's how you prove it. So I don't know if it's going to do anything substantial, especially because there's word about Ned filing for full custody and stuff like that. So if this is even taken to a court, I don't even think that it will help her case, right? Which means that this has been done for optics. And at this point, I don't care about your optics. It's an exhausting story. I don't think this is gonna give her the closure. It may seem that way. She made the video. It may seem that way, but I don't think it's gonna give her the closure. I don't think it's gonna get her kids back. Sure. So if anything, it's not going to do the important thing. So it might as well be a skit. And that's what breaks my heart, because this is a real life issue. This is a real person. There are children involved, and all these things all the mix and match that's happening is not going to get anybody anywhere. So that's the thing. That's my problem with it.
Again, right?
It seems ineffective.
Again, to each his own. Everybody has their own perspectives to this particular situation. But the truth is, for some of the questions you've raised, which are very valid points, it could be the opposite for her. She might be getting closure right now. It might be helping her case in court to get her kids. Either it might not be full custody, but maybe they're able to co-parent or whatnot. So you never know. I don't think it's for the optics. I'm just tired because, I mean, I feel like I bring it on social media every time. I'm very tired.
I said ring light.
Do you understand me? Like, yeah, that's why I said that you made very valid points. But at the same time, the case has been on social media for the longest.
Maybe that's
so it
the
expected that we will get it there on social media. That's the thing. Because if Regina herself did not put it on social media, and she maybe sent maybe a mail or whatnot to Ned Nwoko, we will see it on Facebook.
True. Will put it on FB.
We will see it on Facebook.
And link it on our behalf.
A lie, headline, a lie, whatever. You know? So, and I'm happy she said it's a voluntary drug test to clear her name and her reputation.
I also believe it's for this to actually look more authentic to us. We can maybe be like, okay, she has a representative from Ned, maybe attorney, whatever, somebody from their place, so like maybe
to witness
oversee or witness
to be present.
You understand? So that it makes more sense, so that they can always bring their own part from Ned Nwoko's part and from Regina. So you get that kind of
thing. Do you guys remember when that hospital record leaked?
Yeah.
The one that said that she was in rehab and she was getting treatment and whatnot. So, anyway.
Well, guys, you can, of course, join the conversation. The WhatsApp number is going to be on your screen right now, so you can drop your WhatsApp messages, your name, and what you think about this voluntary drug test that, you know, Regina decided to conduct on herself. And do you think that maybe Ned has to contest this one? Just let us know. We're live on YouTube as well at New Central TV, where you can drop your comments and we will be taking them. I believe we have some reactions to this particular conversation. So this one is from VBanter65616. It says, we are not ready for the distraction of this lady and her family. We have many other problems in Nigeria to think of. Even tax matter, they ground safe. Spence here says, this one don't go rehab, finish to clean her system. Then she come here, one deceive us, one they deceive us, laugh one won't job me. Old addicts suppose know all this format. I mean,
this is what I was saying. It's not going to defeat the purpose. And it's not for me. I'm not even saying that she's lying.
Yeah.
I'm saying that if your target was to clear your name, look at it. If they walk, you know they walk.
Well, Black Sodge here says, it's possible you stayed clean for a minute. Why didn't you do it when it was hot? She didn't feel like. No.
Well, it's not about feeling, no.
Akibola, 25 years, says she admitted she did drug. So she's clean now. Doesn't mean she never did drugs. Okay?
Well, let's move to some YouTube comments right here. We have at Edewadu, she 1791. But Molly is drug now. I beg waiting Reggie Mama Day.
As in drug now. Oh, thank you so much. You know, she said she didn't do hard drugs. Maybe there are things that she classifies as hard drugs. And Molly is not hard.
So
hard. For exactly, Kate is maybe hard for you. It's not hard for Mommy Regina.
No, I can't relate.
Well, another comment right here from Edewadu, she 1791, says Regina Daniels waited too long to do this test, so she will be clean before doing the test.
But we didn't.
Just the same.
I mean, I don't
know.
It's what I was saying.
I don't
it's
know
like
about
saying you want
drugs.
to do somebody is a drunk driver. You now want to test whether the person was driving drunk 3 weeks later. And this is what there's no alcohol in my system.
I mean, I saw some comments, to be honest, I saw some comments and reactions on Twitter and X especially with regards to this particular part of the conversation right now about the drugs and that, oh, it takes 14 days or 30 days or what. I've been trying to reach a doctor friend. Please, you need to explain this thing to me.
How long does it take for getting things to not be in her system?
Does it take for these things
strategic
to get out of your system?
The time is, you know, she didn't do it in December. You know, she was just quiet. She went to the UK and went to the US. Until just they lay low, So we don't know. We're not saying that you're lying. I'm saying that it may defeat the purpose, my sis. I don't think it's going to work.
Because I used to think that whether or not it's been years, there will still be, you know, a little bit in the bloodstream.
No, it won't be in the bloodstream. These things they will have effect on your system, but it won't be seen in, like, the bloodstream. Also, is it just me? So this is what I think about Regina Daniels every single time I see her. I think that she's been in the spotlight for too long. I think that her being a child actor and her just growing up in front of television, right, just means that almost every part of her mannerism seems like it's acting.
It's performative.
Yeah,
like, exactly. Like almost everything that she does feels performative. And so whenever I watch her videos, you need to see me paying rapt attention because I'm trying to convince my brain it's not a movie. It's true. You know, empathize with her. Maybe she didn't mean it like this. Because even this one, you know,
you need to get that out of your system, Ekemini Jane. You need to get it out of your system.
I'm not saying I'm not saying she's lying. I'm saying that it's really, really hard to believe my sis. Yes, no. And I don't think it's just me. Given the reactions we're seeing, it do be hard to believe the girl.
I know, but I mean, I felt like this video was a bit genuine. I don't know.
Please, it doesn't feel that much different from the 5 a.m. Hi, guys.
Hi, guys. I just woke up.
Hi, guys. That was one of my favorite videos of last year. Hi, guys. That was inspiration for me to do Bone Street so that I can also do. Hi, guys.
You come and do that on take 3.
The show just started. Yeah. That's what I'm going to do next week.
Well, guys, more conversations coming up, but right now we have to go on a break. We'll be right back. You're still watching Take 3.
Welcome back to Take 3, your #1 entertainment fix. And our next hot topic right now, we're heading on to Ibrahim Chatta. So imagine, Kitane came in, imagine showing up to work and your job for the day is to be buried in the ground. That's exactly what has people talking about the veteran Nollywood actor Ibrahim Chatta after he shared the behind-the-scenes footage of a movie scene where he was buried alive up to his neck. We have to see that. We have to see that video for ourselves very soon. But yeah, let's go. Some viewers are actually like talking about this, and they're making it feel like they're applauding his dedication to the craft, and others are asking very uncomfortable questions. Was this necessary? Was it safe? I mean, it's crazy. Let's watch that video now first.
Yeah.
Wow. Fi àwọn yẹ̀pẹ̀ tó ní kọ́lọ̀ kan náà kó fi bo ilé nǹkan tó sọ fún ẹni kó yàtọ̀ ní kámẹ́rà. Mo máa fi sí lórí
guys, let's go. Let's go. You not going to Lagos? Kashogban. Standing by. No, I'll wait in the morning. 17. Let's go.
I'm looking to your left now. Can you see?
Can you see?
I mean, we can see that video for ourselves, and I mean, we have one or two things to say about this. But in an industry where realism is often celebrated, this moment has sparked a bigger conversation about risk, pressure, and how much actors are expected to endure in the name of art. So we're asking, when commitment turns dangerous, who draws the line? Because admiration and concern seem to be sharing the same comment section. I mean, it's crazy because we saw this video.
It's like you want to clap for him, you're like, oh my God, you did that. But at the same time,
you know how they say,
you did that.
Ibrahim Chatta in the chat. Well, let's go. Like, it's funny because if you think about this thing, it's always very good when some people are very intentional about their craft.
Absolutely.
I know Ibrahim is one of those people in this, like, industry for sure. But where do we draw the line? Because that was actually very scary to watch.
It was.
Is it as scary as seeing Tom Cruise attempt to take his life every single time? Because as far as I'm concerned, that's what Tom Cruise's stunts are. They are. Yeah. They're him attempting
death.
Yeah.
To be called to glory.
It's like Tom Cruise really want to be called to glory. And we see it all the time.
Yeah.
So is this Nollywood trying to compete?
I don't think it's competition.
No, Nollywood's like, not competing that way, but like trying to raise themselves up to that standard.
It's been there for a very long time, guys. It's always been there. A big shout out to people like Miwa Demola, Ibrahim Chatta himself. I mean, I love him to bits 100% because he's so dedicated to his craft. I remember there was a time people were saying that he's one of the most underrated actors in Nigeria. And then he granted an interview. I'm like, I cash out big. Do you understand? Because he's one of the highest paid actors.
And he owns a film village.
I mean, it might not, get all the recognition all the time, which I'm always upset about. You know, the awards don't roll in as they should, based on our own, predictions and perspective or whatnot, what we expect. But he is actually doing very good. So back to your question, I don't think that this is a new thing, or neither is it a competition with the Hollywood industry or whatnot. It has been there. Even them, Herbert Ogunde and co, the Afalion's fathers and co, I'm sure that they did worse than this ones that is scary to us, but we are seeing this one now. Big shout out to him, but at the same time, this realism, is not becoming reckless like this. I don't think I can do this. I don't think I can do this, but big shout out to him because that's a lot. The fear that I have about this is, so you trust the people around you so much.
I was going to mention
to be able to put yourself in that situation. What if they pour sand on your head?
But here's the thing. Here's what I saw when I was watching this video. Here's what I observed. Oh my goodness. And I was very, very impressed by this. It was the fact that so much care was being taken.
Absolutely.
Especially with, it's sand, it's mud we're talking about. It's very easy for something to carelessly enter his eye. Yes. But you could see that the person pouring it, they were so careful. Even somebody said, don't pour it on his face. Even when the people on the set, they were being very, very
even when they covered his face. Even when they covered his face and they had to do it, they talked him through it. So I think that they were being careful. Yeah. But are we going to rely on the carefulness of the individual, or do we have safety standards? Yes.
I think
Is
that's
there
very
a
important.
safety officer on set? Does Nollywood have the precautions in place, or are we just relying on I trust you? Because human being can be human being. No. Sometimes it may not be intentional. There was this case with Alec Baldwin, I think was maybe 2 years ago or so, where he fired a prop gun and it killed someone.
Man.
You know, Etim also mentioned something along the lines of that I got him scared during the shooting of the head, I think.
Yeah.
Like it was very, and there are people that have died. I was looking it up. I mean, Nollywood, I think we don't use too many guns like that. But Hollywood,
always very
careful of stuff like that.
Yeah.
But Bruce Lee's son, Brandon Lee, he died because like a bullet tip, something went wrong with a prop gun.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people that have died as a result, right? And this is in saner climes where they have tighter regulations and they're still having these accidents. How much more we will never really tie our loose ends, our hand never too strong like that. So I really want to know.
I mean, big ups to him though, because that's an actor there.
But interestingly, a lot of courage.
You know, the interesting thing is, Nigerians. We will not say the same thing if it was a kissing scene and the person is kissing very well.
But it's not dangerous.
Let's take some reactions.
Kissing is not dangerous.
Let's take some reactions on YouTube.
Okay.
At Edo Ajoy, she says, "This is the kind of movie role I want." Can you guys say the same thing? Can you say the same thing? Something that will challenge me. This is why people like Jackie Chan, Tom Cruise are celebrated for doing their own stunts.
What? Now would they
That's
like
valid.
the club for sure?
Well,
okay, not that I mean, we do
that-
celebrate people when they're alive.
for sure.
But what if you risk your life and the movie doesn't sell?
I'm sure there must have been cases of some of these movies.
Yes, that we don't even know
You know
of.
the thing that, because Yoruba culture and all of that, somebody that they bury like this, I wonder how much appeasement it must have done or something. Do you get like, is that a thing, guys? I don't know, maybe that's the thing. It's coming to my head like...
Actors, do you guys charge more if you have to put your life on the line like this? I kind of want to know.
Yeah,
I think
because
so.
Do roles like this, like, they're like, give me more money. Then I'll bury myself.
I think so. It's like you want to show
do
your
that?
body as well. You probably have to ask for more. I think so.
True.
Well, this one is from Slim Smart B. It says, is it that we are bereaved of sense in this part of the world? This is very dangerous and reckless, to say the least. The sheer weight of the soil could strain his lungs. Also, he's exposed to the possibility of a panic attack. A lifelike prosthetic face cast would have sufficed.
I don't think so. We're constantly dragging Nollywood about not being real enough. So maybe we should clap for them.
Abi, love over.
Yes.
Love over. Evie Blood says, buried alive for a movie. The sacrifice filmmakers and actors make for realism is crazy. I mean, they are doing their best. And Tony Robert here says they need to be very prayerful on this set. That's what I was asking, no? That's what I was asking.
But why were we turning to let's be prayerful or let's trust someone? Are there safety precautions?
I doubt there was anyone that said. I watched that video and I can tell that it was just people that
Because
he trusts.
It was just, yes, it
Just
was
maybe
really
the directors,
based on what?
a couple of people that he trusts.
Costumiers.
Is there a
co-actors,
magic
costumiers,
on
stuff like
set?
that.
Is like
It
you
didn't
said,
seem
if
as
he
such.
suffered anything that had to do with like
Maybe
respiratory
asphyxia
challenge,
or something.
Is there anybody that could have offered CPR? Are they trained?
Do they know
in
that?
first aid?
Well, we have this message on WhatsApp from Patrick Richard. It says, Tom Cruise, they learn work for when Niger Nollywood actors day. Big heads up to Niger, my country. Yes! I love it.
Oh my God, we do the most.
I know. Please keep your comments coming, and we definitely will be taking them 100%. But now, moving on to the next story for today. This one is a very interesting one, guys. I'm never going to lie. And it's from Biodun Okeowo, who is popularly known as Omo Boti. So Nollywood actress Omo Boti is sparking conversation across the industry after openly calling out her colleagues over what she describes as a lack of support and a poor film promotion culture. According to the actress, many actors show up for filming, collect their fees, and disappear once production wraps, leaving the filmmakers to struggle alone when it is time to promote the movie. Now, our comments have struck a nerve, reopening long-standing debates about unity, professionalism, and responsibility in Nollywood. So she's basically arguing that film promotion should not fall solely on producers or a few lead actors. In her view, everyone involved in a project benefits from its success and should therefore help push it, especially on social media where, visibility can make or break a film. So let's take a look at this video.
That, Biodun tí ó kì í sọ̀rọ̀, Biodun tí ó kì í sọ̀rọ̀. No, it's not about Biodun tí ó kì í sọ̀rọ̀. You see, when you know that you deserve something, speak up. I have posted a lot of movies that I did not even feature in. Mi ò produce movie kankan since 2013. And if you check my page, apart from àwọn tí mo ti archive, I have been supporting people. Ẹlòmíì tí ó bá gbé movie ẹ̀ wá bá mi gan fún ara mi máa wọ DM ẹ̀. Màá ní send your movie, let me post for you. Ẹ wá rí irú ẹni yẹn, ó wá ṣe movie, ẹ lè support ẹ̀, ṣáàjẹ́ níyìn ni, kí ló ń bí yín nínú? Èmi fúnra mi ṣáà ni mo stop acting, kò ń ṣe wípé kíní.
So what Omoboti is saying basically is that support me because I also support everybody. Yeah. So why is it hard for you people to support me? Now you people witches and wizards, why can't you support me? Because I also do the same for you. And then don't leave it to the hands of the producers alone or lead actors alone. Let everybody come together. Because a win for the movie, for the producer is a win for everybody who's part of the movie. But the Nollywood industry at large, even.
Why are we constantly leaving things like this to vibes and inshallah? Is there a part of, because I believe that the actor will sign contract, no? Is there a part of their contract that talks about their marketing obligation? Or are you just hoping that because they are a part of it, because let's be honest, it is a job for them. I come, I do the job, and I keep it pushing. There are other jobs for me to do. I may be trying to do 5 movies back to back to back to back. If there is no obligation, if there's nothing binding them that says you have to be part of the marketing process, understand that your marketing, as much as you can use the actor, they can impute, it's not really their job per se. Do you get? Their job is to act. Somebody else's job is to
kill their roles.
Somebody else's job is to do the camera work. Another person's job is to market. Another person's job is to direct. Do you understand? Like, everybody has a role. Now, if you want it to now meld into each other, there should be contractual obligations. Otherwise, it's sad to say. I'm not saying that you don't deserve support. I'm saying you cannot hold them to ransom. You might say, you're a witch. Why are you not supporting me? But all you're going to do is cry. And we need to stop it. We do too many things that rely on our emotions and on the goodwill of another human being, which they don't owe you. It's like we're just talking about the trust thing on set. Like, do you have safety regulations, or are you just trusting that, hey, it's a nice boy, he will not kill me?
Well, again, I feel like film promotion should not be mandatory for all cast members, just like you spoke about the contractual agreement or binding now. That is very important, because if I don't have it and I don't feel like dancing on social media or making videos on social media, I wouldn't do it.
And Jemima said it.
Jemima said it, I think it was last year or 2 years ago, where she said, if you did not pay me for promotion or whatnot, I would do. You paid me for what I was supposed to do, and I have done it. But at the same time, guys, would it kill you if it is just a repost?
But that's the thing. That's why I say it's goodwill. And my goodwill is me. I decide that I won't do good. If I don't want to do the good again, beat me. It's my goodwill. The buck really, it stops at my table, my own personal decision, if I want to be good.
Or not.
Exactly.
So to buttress you guys' point now, I know that for anything that has to do with like business, they say don't add like personal, I don't know, personal sentiments to anything that has to do with business. You understand? That's totally fine. But in this particular case, it's not just about people. It's not about people that are like in that movie. She's talking about the Nollywood industry in all. You understand? You get people that she had probably like supported. I mean, she had a long hiatus of like 13 years before coming back to the Nollywood industry now. So she's not saying that during that 13 years, she has always like supported people, either people that probably send it to her, DM,
even when they didn't ask her.
And even when they don't ask her. So she's just saying that in general, Because if you think about this thing, if you think about it, we're very, very sentimental. Think about the fact that anytime maybe Funke drops a movie, for example, people, either cast, crew, whoever it is, are always trying to support her because of who she is. She's the box office queen, that kind of thing. Influencers too would go above and beyond.
Because you know that her movie's going to do well. You just want to be above the success.
But we need to remember that everybody, whatever is good for the goose is good for the gander. It's always good that we always try to support each other. She's just talking generally that, okay, she wants everybody, like colleagues, personally.
I was going there.
If you did something, for example, and then maybe we two of us don't support you, for example. There's a reason for it. You complain, right? Can you imagine? You can say A now. So you complain.
No, I understand that. My response was towards the actors. Was not towards her friends.
Yeah.
And that one, you have every right to call out your friends that don't support you.
Exactly. That's what she's doing as well. She also called out her colleagues.
So you've been supporting us for the longest of your career, for example, and then you now bring out a project, for example, and we're now like turning it down, not pushing it, not posting on our social media. There's very high reason for you to complain. We understand because
I'm not going to come to social media to complain. Best believe I'll be on your DMs.
Exactly.
I'll be on your DMs calling you out. Like, excuse me?
Because it's the same thing she's done. You know, while she was on that break, she would go to their DMs, according to her. She would go to their DMs to text them that, baby girl, baby boy, drop this is your movie. Let me promote it for you. Let me do it. Because it cost her nothing. That's what she said. She's always supporting. So what would it take you? Is it too much ask if I say, Abba, support me too now? Do you understand?
I don't think that's too much, but I think you should be direct to the person that is not supporting.
And that's what she's doing now. But the truth is, see, we have turned support to if I want to do it, if I don't want to do it. I don't think it's a nice perspective or a nice mindset. It's a very simple thing. A simple, let me repost this for this person. Even a like or a comment would go a long way.
It's even easier now on Instagram, just to repost.
Even WhatsApp.
You guys, we do not think about something. What if they don't like it? I think we assume that
what if they don't like it?
Here's what I mean. We assume that because we have a relationship, I'm going to enjoy everything you produce. What if they don't like the movie? What if they're like, well, I don't want to be associated with this? Have we, like, it's hard to say. It's a painful thing to say. But like, what if they're like, I better go, let them not say that this type of movie that I like. I'm not even going to like, there are people in my life, I wouldn't say close friends, but maybe acquaintances, like the outer circle, not the inner circle, right? Maybe they put out something, a piece of content that doesn't exactly align with where I am or with my values. Like, I'll be like, oh my God, congratulations on your work. I'm not going to share it.
Well, there is that.
It doesn't represent me.
There is that.
So we've not considered that. I'm just saying.
Yeah, there is that. Because if you're my friend and you post maybe a sultry video that I don't want to say, go girl on it, then
I'm not going to go girl.
You're not to have that friend. So.
Exactly. Thankfully, we don't have that. But in case the one that we have decides to go and do...
You will not see me do go girl.
There's no go girl.
So I will support you on that one. Well, support your own, Sha. That's my own idea the day.
Support take 3.
Yes, support take 3. Support take 3.
Support us, guys.
Well, it's time for us to get into trending. Yes, we'll go on a short break. We'll be back. All right, welcome back to Take 3, guys. And of course, it's time for us to get into what's trending. Now, today on Trending, Habib Okikiola, the controversial singer, better known as Portable Haura for Haura, has called
Kate's favorite person. AKA Kate's favorite person.
No, our preferred person is Ashak's baby.
Ashak's baby.
It's a lie. The Ashak is on the outside. Portable is our real friend.
No. Portable has called out his father, alleging parental neglect, theft, and financial exploitation. In a recent Instagram live session, the Zazuze hitmaker detailed a history of abandonment, claiming his father failed to provide him with a proper education or vocational training. And Portable stated that he was sent away from Abuja and had to pursue tailoring in Lagos independently. And he also expressed frustration that his father, whom he claimed was absent during the struggles, including time spent in police stations, is now, in his view, overly involved in his personal life for personal gain. He accused his father of stealing his belongings, meddling in family affairs, and even extorting money from the mothers of his children. But of course, fans and followers have been reacting strongly online. So we're going to check out some reactions after we hear from Portable. Let's watch this.
On gba gbogbo aṣọ, on gba gbogbo ẹ̀bọ̀ tí ogun bá dé wọn jáde tán. Káwọn èèyàn wá ká mọ́lé kíní kí dáàdì mi lọ police station wọn ní lọ́wọ́ máa sáré kíní bọ̀ ọ́ lè gbowó wọ́n lè gba gbogbo ẹ̀. Bàbá ọkọ bọ́fìtà ni wọ́n gbogbo àwọn ọmọ tó bímọ fún mi ní dáàdì mi gba nọ́mbà wọn. Ṣèbí ìyàwó kan ló yẹ kẹ́ ẹ ní nọ́mbà ẹ̀ kẹ́ ẹ mọ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀ bá jì nìkan ni mo mú mọ́ yìí ká tó mọ̀ ẹ́ mọ́.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. We're going to take some reactions now, guys. So what he was saying was basically everything I said earlier. It's going through a lot, but yeah. We'll take some reactions with regards to this one. Olamileka 70 here says, Portable, they fight everybody. Industry, fans, police, and now Papa.
That's why I said Portable is going through a lot. Guys.
I'm telling you, Sark Hazy 024 here says, person where they drag in Papa online. Nobody for this life where you know go feel drag again. I'm telling you, pin that. Priscan Null here says, Portable Papa collect shoe, clothes, property, and even baby mama number. Now family ATM be that one. Donny Ventures, we're ready, Boboy. It will soon drop a song on that titled "My Father Won't Rape Me." Olorun Pajawiri. Olorun Pajawiri.
That means emergency artist.
CJ_hustle here says, raising a child like Portable no be small thing. So his father is enjoying after all the stress he put him through while growing up. How did you know he put his father through stress while he was growing up? Jason 8 verse says, father-son bonding at its finest. Nothing says I love you like season clothes, shoes, and turning into a full-time baby mama billing agent. Goes with you and who?
You guys, you know, as much as, so there's a perspective I have on this, as much as we're laughing about it and people have all of these opinions on it, the fact that Portable is Portable doesn't mean that his daddy did not do him dirty.
Of course, no.
You get?
True.
If part of his claim is that he didn't send him to school, we can see the evidence of your good work, daddy.
I think the funny part of this
We
one
can
is
really
like
see the evidence of his daddy's work. So let's not laugh at Portable. I know that Portable is always playing, no.
Yeah.
But let's try and
This is actually
empathize with him.
yeah.
This is a bit sensitive.
And because he referred his father to Mohbad's father. That one is deep.
That one is deep.
It's very deep.
You remember Mohbad's father? Immediately Mohbad died.
Yeah.
All his clothes, started making music.
I don't understand that at all.
Embarrassing people that are having children.
Oh, okay, meaning? Okay.
It's the truth now. The fact that someone has a kid doesn't mean that they are now all right. People that don't have sense and people that are irresponsible can also have children, and we can see the effect. This is the effect of a supposed irresponsible person having a baby.
On that note, it is time for us to go. Thank you for joining us on Take 3. Thank you for all of your comments. Thank you for watching as well. We'll be back tomorrow, so you want to make it a date with us. But for now, on behalf of the gang, it's bye-bye. We'll see you tomorrow.